Hi, I'm Aiman. Welcome back to one of my videos. In my last video, I talked with you guys about my experience with ordering a Sceptre 22-inch monitor and getting the wrong, cheaper version. In that video, we discussed that there are options for what we're going to do to return or replace this monitor. And the thing is, we need to figure this situation out as soon as possible because we want to replace our monitor for our security camera. So after we were done filming the video, what my dad did was he actually went to check out the customer service policy at Amazon. So there, he found out that you could chat with a representative to see if you could resolve the situation. However, the chat function was not available. So instead, he opted for the other option, which is to have a representative call you. So a customer sales representative called him, and basically she gave him three options. The first one was for her to send the monitor that we wanted originally, the $100 monitor, and for us to send this monitor, the $85 monitor, back. And that kind of process would involve you, if you already opened the package, you would repackage it, and then you would put the shipping label on it, and then you would go to Kohl's or some similar place, and they'd ship it back to Amazon. The second option was for us to return it and for her to refund it entirely. We decided to go with the third option. She informed us that this product came from the Amazon warehouse. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that the error was probably employee mispicked the monitor, which, if you can tell from the packaging, there probably is a reason. Because all of these 22-inch monitor boxes probably look exactly the same, and the model number doesn't help them identify it. This means it most likely wasn't the seller's fault, it was Amazon's. So here's the third option. If we decide to keep the monitor, she would issue us a gift certificate to cover the costs, or the difference in costs. So the difference in costs for us was about $15, but you also got to think about tax. So that means it was a bit more than $15. So in the end, she issued us a $20 gift certificate. From a business perspective on Amazon's part, this is actually pretty smart. They save money and the customer is happy. How do they save money? Well, for us to return the package, we'd have to put the label on it, and then we'd have to return it to Kohl's. It would cost money for Kohl's to ship it to Amazon, and then it would cost money for Amazon to receive and to put it back on the shelf. And then when they eventually want to ship it again, they still have to pay additional money in order to ship it. So in the end, it means that if we had to return this, they would spend more money than if they issued a gift certificate to us. In addition, if they issue a gift certificate instead of directly giving us credit, they also increase the amount of money they can gain from this venture. Because you can only use that gift certificate on the Amazon website, which means that you still need to buy something from Amazon. Which means that instead of sending money directly back to your credit card, you have to spend it on Amazon, which is why they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Very smart. But anyway, for newcomers who might not be familiar with the situation with our monitor, let me just give a bit of background information, since I've already covered how exactly we tackled our situation. I suppose for people who haven't watched the previous video, I'll give a bit of background information on what exactly happened so you can get a bit of a better understanding on how we actually rectified the situation. So we got this monitor in order to replace this monitor for our surveillance camera system, like I said in the beginning of this video. And we need to get it immediately because this thing was on the fritz. It was malfunctioning. However, so my dad went online. He found the best option he could find. He found a $100 Sceptre 22-inch monitor, and he actually got that version because it had buttons on the bottom, as opposed to other cheaper versions. However, when we got this package from Amazon, we actually got the other version of the Sceptre 22-inch monitor, which if you look closely, or we'll probably overlay it, they have buttons on the back, which we wouldn't prefer. So in the end, we weren't sure where to go with whether or not we should return it, because returning it means that it's going to take a bit longer for us to get the monitor. And we need the monitor as soon as possible. So in the end, like I said, we decided to keep the monitor and get a gift certificate to cover the costs and differences. I mean, granted, there are a few other things that we bought the monitor for. Like, for example, this one comes with an AC adapter, whereas the $100 version comes simply with an AC cable, which is a bit of a quality of life improvement. And there's also a host of other things. But if you want to find out more about that, go check out my previous video where I expand more about that. And actually, in that video, while we were filming it, I had a bit of a gaffe with Uzami. So we're actually going to put the blooper at the end of this video. But as not to prolong the video, I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and look at other videos on EyeOnAiman, especially the tech reviews and the home surveillance system videos. And I'll see you there. But for now, actually, we're going to be filming this video on unboxing this monitor right now. So, I'll see you then. Signing out. Peace. So, it was extremely important that we got this as soon as possible and without any hassle.
Wow, that's crazy.
What's crazy?